Flo. What was I saying about emotional support animal? She's up here while I'm filming, like I'm obsessed with her. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and to another video. Today's video is going to be my October monthly reset. I thought instead of breaking up my expenses and my goal planning and everything, I'm just gonna put it in one big video and see how I like it and if you guys like it, more importantly. So I'm gonna be taking you through my September goals, what's coming up for October, and everything that I spent in the month of September. I'm so excited. If you guys are new here, my name is Sasha. I'm an Australian living in Vancouver, and I thought I would wear a very autumnal, you know, it's October, guys. I live in the Northern Hemisphere. Let's put on some pumpkin orange. Even though it is surprisingly still like summer, which I'm so excited about. But yeah, I've got a couple of different things that I'm putting into this video, so I hope you guys enjoy the changes to it. And yeah, I'm excited about filming this one, and I'm excited for the month of October, so let's get into it. I was inspired for this monthly reset to do some reflections on September by Carter Sullivan. If you guys aren't subscribed to her, you should be. She's amazing. So I'm going to put up my reflections just right next to me and let's go through them. So my first reflection question is, what are you most proud of? I wrote down that I'm proud for applying for jobs because the job market is not great at the moment. So I've been applying for jobs. I completed 2 challenging hikes. I completed the Chief, which is in Squamish, and the Garibaldi Lake hike, which is the 18-kilometer one. So 9Ks there, 9Ks back. So that one was really difficult. And I also put advocating for myself with my former employer. I had some friends over at the beginning of the week, and one of the girls actually said I should be proud of myself for being an advocate for myself and speaking up. So I have taken that and run with it because I am proud of how I'm standing up to the mistreatment, the harassment, and everything that I've had from my previous employer, and trying to get, you know, what's right and what's fair. So I've put that down. My second reflection question, what challenged you this month? So I wrote down the difficulty with my former employer and how unemployment has affected my mental health. So I've had a really rough September. I have been unemployed for 6 weeks without any of my employment insurance coming through because of the difficulty I've been having with my former employer, and the job market isn't great right now. So feeling very hopeless, very lost, very lonely, and just trying to deal with being unemployed, and it has been a really challenging month. What are 3 things you're grateful for? So I put number 1, Flo. She is my emotional support animal. She's with me every day. I love her so much. She's literally the best. She's currently hunting a fly right now, which is great. She gets rid of the pests for me. So we love Flo. She's the best. Number 2, I put summer weather all month. It's still sunny right now, and we're like the second last day of September, and it's still so nice and warm. So that's been amazing with my mood. And thirdly, I wrote my relationships in Canada. So I just wrote down a few people in my life that have been an important help and support this, you know, the past 4 weeks. And I've, yeah, been really struggling. So seeing them, hearing from them, getting messages, voice notes, and just boosting me up, you know, when I need a boost. So yeah, definitely been appreciative of my friends and my relationship with Elliot, of course. Something you learned this month. I wrote, no one will fight for you and your rights/worth like you do. Have a voice, speak up. This one really hit home because at the end of the day, yeah, no one is gonna call up and speak to Service Canada like I will. Like, no one's gonna fight for what is right apart from myself and what I'm going through. And, you know, at the end of the day, I can beg and ask and make other people make decisions for me, but it has to be my choice at the end of the day and how I go about it. And it has been a huge learning process for me, this whole being fired you know, for no reason ordeal that I've been going through, and everything with my health. I do have a lot of chronic health issues that I'm dealing with, and again, no one's gonna know about these health issues unless I bring them up and advocate for myself, etc. So that's definitely something that I learned. Word of the month, I wrote resilience because your gal is persevering. And word of October is joy. And it's gonna be joyful because in a couple of days, I'm actually flying to Australia with Elliot. I'm showing him my home. We're away for all of October and I'm so excited about it. So those are my September reflections. Let's go over the goals for September because I'm honestly not sure how I did, but hello. What was I saying about emotional support animal? She's up here while I'm filming, like I'm obsessed with her. Okay, let's go through my September goals. So firstly, under personal, take myself out on a date. I didn't do this, I really wanted to. I had some lovely walks and, you know, I took my library book back and I had a lovely walk through downtown, but I didn't really take myself out on a date. It was more like running errands and enjoying the time I spent outside and things like that and doing yoga and things for me. Like self-care, I think I was kind of on top of, but not really taking myself out on a date. I wanted to do that today, but it's getting later and later in the day, so maybe tomorrow. Wardrobe paperwork declutter. I did do this, I filmed it. I do have a video coming up. It might be before this one or after this one, so make sure you watch that. I did a huge declutter. I'm very proud of myself for that, and it's just so nice doing a big declutter, especially because we're about to go away and I want to come back in November to a clean apartment and like a fresh start. Like every holiday, I believe, is like a new beginning. Applying for 5 jobs. I have definitely applied for 5 jobs. I think at this point it's like 25 jobs. So yes, definitely did that. Do something new. I don't think I did anything new, which sucks. Like I went on hikes and they were new, but I've hiked before, so it wasn't like that. And yeah, I didn't do anything new. Stick to a morning routine. I definitely have my morning routine that makes me feel good. And even if I wasn't getting up as early as I would have wished, again, unemployed, trying to find a reason to get out of bed is very difficult, but I did, and I always had my coffee, watched my YouTube, had a yummy breakfast. So I think I did that every day of September. Let's go across to financial. Didn't make any money off TikTok. Weekend activities kept at $100. I definitely did this. And again, where I went over, I think I went over once. I'll go over it in my expenses, but that was, I shouted, Elliot and I. And most of it is like me taking one and then Elliot taking one, things like that. That's how we work financially. So I'm gonna say yes to that one. I already ticked it, so be more mindful of where my money is going. I definitely did this because I'm unemployed, so I have to. Pay off phone bill, credit card fully. I did this, but then I got another phone bill halfway throughout the month, so I think I still have some owing on it because I had some overcharge from calling Australia by accident. That was fun. So anyway, I'm gonna tick that one because I did it at the time, but I just keep on getting more bills. Health and wellness, do physio exercises for ankle. I did do this. Incorporate more fruit into diet. I mean, I try and have my apple a day. The fruit game in Canada, it's just not great. And I had a few more like fruit smoothies here and there, but I really didn't do this as much as I wanted to. Eat/go to sleep at a similar time each day. It got really low at some parts of the month, so I was up until 2-3 a.m. because I'm not getting up till midday. And that's the reality of having mental health issues and being unemployed. Aim for 2 hikes this month. I did that. Do yoga 3 times a week. I did that. And social media, 2K on YouTube. No, I wish. Let's hope for October. 3K on TikTok. Let's have a look. I'm at 2.6. So no, I'm 400 off. Upload every week. I did do this every single week of September. 500 followers on business Instagram. I didn't get Instagram. I wasn't up to it mentally, so I've got it, but I just don't go on it. It is not on my phone right now. Reach out for monetary campaigns. Again, lack of self-worth, no motivation. I didn't do this, but something that I would love to do. So that is all for my September goals. You know, I'm proud of things that I did just getting through the month, you know? So let's call that a win and move on, shall we? And let's go through my summer bucket list. I created this in June, I wanna say. I made a video on it and I thought a lot of it was doable, and I'm pretty proud of myself. I just went through and ticked off everything that I did. This was to be completed by October 1st. We're not there yet, we're 2 days off. Maybe Elliot and I will go play tennis tomorrow, but I don't know. But anyway, I think that is 80% complete. I'm not great with percentages. I dropped maths when I was 16 in high school, so you guys tell me, but let's go through everything that I did and ticked off on my summer bucket list. Okay, 10 minutes of sun time a day, vitamin D, non-harmful, basically get outside. I did do this. I embrace the summer. I know how bad the winters are, so you better believe I was outside every day, and if I wasn't outside, I was on the patio or sitting by the window. I got my sun. Tried 5 new coffee shops. I definitely did this. Go to the island at least once. I went only once, but I did go. Visit Ayla in Squamish. Look, I ticked this because I did get to see Ayla twice this month. I was blessed with 2 catch-ups with this beautiful person in my life. Ayla is a physio. She's from Australia originally. I don't even know how we connected, but anyway, we both used to live in Kitsilano, and she's lived in Squamish, I think a year at this point. I wasn't able to see her in Squamish, but I did visit her in North Vancouver. We went to Lonsdale Quay. We had some coffees, we had some chats. So I'm gonna tick that. Visit Katie in Kelowna. I did see Katie in Kelowna. If you guys haven't seen that video, she makes a little cute appearance, so definitely watch out for that. Hike Joffrey, the Chief, and Garibaldi. I hiked 2 out of the 3, so that's a win. Try 5 new bars, restaurants, clubs. Didn't go clubbing, but I definitely tried 5 new places. Have a picnic. Yes, I had one with Elliot. I have friends over for patio drinks. I did this on Monday with Diana and Kate, so that's a win. Play tennis. I didn't. Go kayaking. The one day that we were going to, it was raining. Drive over the border once. We just never did, but we were close, but didn't. Go on a boat, literally any boat. I didn't go on a boat. I went on BC ferries and a sea bus. Does that count? Not really, but you know what? Anyway, I tried. Swim at a lake, river, and sea. I swam at all 3. I had a lake swim, a river swim, and a sea swim. The best was the river swim, to be honest. Oh, Coldest Lake was good too. Visit Deep Cove, I did. Visit Port Moody, I did. Visit Steveston / White Rock. I went to Steveston last weekend with Elliot. Didn't go camping, I wish. Do 1 social activity a week, yes. 3 liters of water a day, no, because I definitely know that after I stopped working, the water just, I didn't drink as much water. Watch at least one sunset weekly, yes. Read 10 books. I think I read 6 all up, so didn't do that. And try a new fitness class. No, those things are expensive, and when you're unemployed, you just can't afford any hobbies. So I'm proud of myself. I had a great summer. I would love to know if you guys created a summer bucket list. Did you finish everything on the list? Anyway, let's move on to everything that I spent in the month of September. And Flo is still here with me, being my emotional support cat. I'm sorry. She did not like that. Okay, let's go into September. Let's not worry about the budget because, as you guys know, I'm unemployed. So let's go through. I did not receive a paycheck. Yay! Didn't get any money. The only money that I got this month, guys, is $147 from my Google AdSense. So thank you for watching my videos. That's what got me any income this month. This is why this is difficult, because I'm not earning any money. I thought I would receive my EI benefits that I'm entitled to because I was fired without any reason by my previous employer. And it's been 6 weeks and still nothing. I did speak to Service Canada today. Supposedly it's going to be 2 more days. So I won't receive anything until October when I'm not even in the country. But that's okay. It is what it is. That's what savings are for. That's why I budget. That's why I'm proud of how I look at my finances, because I account for all things. And I didn't think I would be fired, but you know what? It is what it is. Anyway, let's get into what I spent. I spent $3,480 this month. Let's go through everything and I can break down my expenses, because your girl still spent money even though she's not making any money. And you know what? That's how you survive. As I said, I got $147 from Google AdSense. A blessing, honestly. Thank you so much. Gifts. I put under gifts, I paid for Elliot's parking and Ayla's parking at Lonsdale Quay because I was really late to our catch up. So I put that under gifts. I don't know. Let's go down. Rent, always the same. Streaming, always the same. Uber, I just never get an Uber. I probably should take this out, but I didn't spend anything on that. Compass, I did $20 this month on my Compass card because I was busing and training a lot more, just catching up with people. Gas, I got gas twice this month to help out with longer trips with, you know, gas is very expensive right now. It's nearly, well, I think it's right now it's over $2 a litre, which is a nightmare. So I helped out with gas. Because obviously Elliot drives everywhere and Elliot pays for gas, but I like to contribute. Groceries, I was under, I went to Dollarama a couple of times, Lovelaw's grocery. There was our big grocery shop. It was actually it was a lot less than I thought. And I remember buying like lots of meat and everything, but for some reason it wasn't that expensive for once, so that was nice. So that's all grocery stuff there. Restaurants, takeaway, I was over. Chicken Shack with Elliot, I got us our meals, and then we had like a big pub dinner with Kate and Shane when they were here for the second week. Like they did their Canada trip and it was on their last few days that we hung out again. So I didn't film that for you guys, but we did go out and had a pub dinner. It was super fun and nice, and that was for both Elliot and I. Cafes, I caught up with a lot of friends this month. I got donuts and coffee and everything there. That was seeing Ayla, Ricky, and then seeing Ayla again, so that was why the cafes was over. But around 50 bucks I thought was pretty good for the whole month. Again, the $35 was mainly on donuts, but you have to when you go to Deep Cove. Honey's Donuts, honestly, such a winner. Clothing, always $0. Phone, 70. Again, I think I just got another bill, so I'll be paying that off continuously. We love that. Fun money, what is this? Upper lip wax, and I was overcharged for that, unfortunately, so I have like a credit for next time I go. So that was that. SD card, I bought an SD card. They're on sale at London Drugs, half price. So I bought that for Australia so I can just have the whole trip on one SD card. Pet care, I bought Flo's litter and some treats for a little miss. She's right here still. Therapy is the same, just did 2 therapy sessions. Probably should have had more. And then credit card was just under $1,000 for paying off August, and then I'll be paying for September in like 2 weeks. And then that is my CERB repayment. I've been paying back. I got overpaid back in 2020. I was literally not working for 4 weeks and they gave me so much money, and me being me, I was like, the government just gives out free money in Canada, woohoo. And then they decided to want that money back a couple of months ago. And I was like, I thought that was my money. So anyway, I'm paying that debt off to the CRA. We love that. And that is everything that I spent in September. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about spending. Oh, what did I spend last month? Wait, what? Why did I spend nothing last month? I mean, I guess I had less time because I was working half the month. Anyway, that's okay. It is what it is. Okay guys, to wrap up my October monthly reset routine, it's going to be a little bit different. I obviously don't have goals that I'm going to set for October as I'm going to be on holiday. It doesn't really make sense. But what I thought does make sense would be to have a bucket list of things that I really want to take Elliot to, show him, try out with Elliot. I'm just so excited for him to see Melbourne, see where I'm from, meet my friends, family, etc. But I just thought I would compile a list. It's actually a huge list, but I'm just going to speed read through them. If you want to save this for your trip to Australia, I mean, we can go through this in November and I can tell you what was great. Maybe I can have Elliot with me and we can go through how we did on the bucket list. That would be actually a really cute idea for this, for the follow-up video. But I'm just going to pop up the list here and I'm going to take you through everything that I put on it. Again, let's go over this in November. I'm excited to see what Elliot thinks about Melbourne to begin with, let alone all the things that we get through. But this would be like my dream ideal bucket list. Eat out in Chinatown, which is in Melbourne, the city centre. Walk/shop, eat in Chapel Street, South Yarra. See the 12 Apostles. Elliot trying Aussie fish and chips because there's a few items on the menu that are a bit different. I would love to see his reaction. See the Great Ocean Road. Ride on Puffing Billy. If you guys don't know what Puffing Billy is, that just look it up, but it's a cute old-fashioned train and it's up in the Dandenong Ranges. Coastal walk at Point Nepean, which is, I guess, like at the tip of the Mornington Peninsula, like right at the end. It's really pretty. Go to Crown Casino, ride an old school tram, see the fairy penguins. I'll insert what a fairy penguin looks like here, but You could see them in St Kilda Beach. I'm not sure because of COVID what's happening there, but I will find the fairy penguins. Take a drive through the Mornington Peninsula. This will encapsulate like all the vineyards, the beaches. I'll take him to both sides. There's different bays and stuff around Melbourne, so I want to take him on a big drive showing him all of that. Try 5 spots for brunch. Melbourne is known for its brunches. Show Elliot the art/graffiti walls. So these are the laneways and stuff within the Melbourne city area. Walk through Melbourne's arcades. Again, iconic, very old school, beautiful in the Melbourne city area. Take photos at beach boxes. So there's the Brighton beach boxes, which are more iconic because they're closer to the city. But my parents live on the peninsula, and the peninsula along the beach there, they have beach boxes as well. Road trip to Gippsland, that's where my godparents are, so I know that we're doing that one. Walk along the Yarra River. The Yarra River is iconically disgustingly brown, kind of like the Thames in London. It's not nice. If you fall in, like, I would check yourself, aka like get a medical check. It's not great, but along the river, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful walk. It's a very long river as well, so definitely we'll do that. Pub/brewery crawl with Kate and Shane. We've already spoken about this when Kate and Shane were here, so I'm excited for them to take us to some breweries around their area that they live in. Take Cooper on a beach walk. It's a given. My dog Cooper's the best. If you guys, I'll link a video up there of Coopy, but you guys will see him if you follow on with my vlogs. Wildlife park. So obviously Elliot wants to see kangaroos, koalas. They don't just roam around. If you guys weren't aware, you can't just go outside and see a kangaroo, especially in Melbourne, maybe up north. And I don't live in the bush. So yeah, we're gonna go to a wildlife park because that's the only way that you can see them. Show Elliot all my old houses. I don't know why, but this is so exciting. Like, I lived here when I was young. I went to this school. I shared a house in this area. Like, I just love showing people where I used to live, and Elliot's showed me all his old houses on the island. So now it's my turn. Eat out in Carlton, Brunswick, Richmond, St Kilda and Mornington. There are so many other places, but these are just some iconic, like Carlton's known for the Italian food. Brunswick is just really cool place. I don't know, it's really, again, hard to describe, but I'll take you guys along. Film Aussie snack mukbang. Again, would love to see Elliot's reaction to certain Aussie foods, and to film that would be iconic and hilarious. I think I'll do it while I'm in Australia because it would be a hassle to bring everything back, but maybe there's lots of snacks that he loves and we bring them on back, who knows. First impressions would be hilarious. And 5 nature walks, trails, hikes. Yeah, I want to take him to a lot of different walks that I've done, but then to try out new bush walks, forest walks, coastal walks, things like that with Elliot would be iconic as well. So that is my October bucket list. Again, very different video for you guys today, a bit of a mishmash of stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this reset routine, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in my next video, and get excited for the Australia content because I sure am. Flo says bye too. Oh girl, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. Bye. Forget your feelings. Show me